Today's suggested Bible reading is 1 Samuel chapter 16, verses 1 through 13. It's the story of the prophet Samuel going to the house of Jesse in Bethlehem to anoint a new king. And of course, you know the rest of the story. David of Jesse's sons is selected. It's interesting that David's father doesn't even invite him to this selection process, if you will. And after all the sons are disqualified, they have to bring David in from the fields because he wasn't even invited. But as this is going on, God makes an interesting statement that we find in verse 7. But the Lord said to Samuel, "Do not look at his appearance or his physical stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord does not see as man sees, for man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart." Of course, that was after one of David's sons came in, and Samuel immediately thought, he's been sent from central casting. He looks the part. But God knew that his heart was not right. As we think about that, God sees what we don't see. A couple applications. First of all, we need to be careful of how we judge other people, because we do not see what God sees. We do not see what's really going on in their hearts. So be very, very careful about that. Secondly, how do we judge ourselves? Well, sometimes we don't view ourselves as having much potential. We feel like spiritually we would never be voted the most likely to succeed. But God sees the inside, and also God sees what we can be in Him. You see, in God, with God, there is always potential for things to turn out in a way that God could use us greatly. So think about this today. Think about God looking on the inside, and just invite Him to use you in any way that He would see fit, knowing all that He knows about you, which is everything. And let Him lead you and guide you into a place of service. God wants us to stay busy. God wants us to get busy serving Him. And God knows the right person for the right job at the right place in the right time. Follow His leading as you seek to serve Him.